What's your name?
PC Harvey from the
Okay.
North East Dog Unit.
Who?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit. Are you one of these auditors that like...
From the North East Dog Unit?
That's it.
So you got dogs in there?
I have.
Alright.
Mate, just
You're not blocking me in, are you? No, I'm not coming over to the
Hello.
side. Don't touch me and don't follow me either. Dress me as sir.
Sir.
Keep it professional.
Another unit to assist with stuff outside TDJ, please. I've got someone filming the Met building and vehicles going in and out. I'm glad you've come onto the pavement.
No, I don't need to be on the pavement. Don't glad I've
you're
done
going
anything.
out
You
of the
touch me.
pavement.
Listen.
You're for a search under section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Alright, I'm PC Harvey from North East.
Alright, what information have you got to
use some common
detain
sense.
me under that?
Use some common
what
sense.
information have you got to detain me under
let
that?
me speak.
If you holding me,
If you let me
look,
speak,
you're holding my arm.
pavement,
You're holding my
that's an
arm.
emergency
You're
base.
holding my arm.
Vehicles could come
You're
out
holding
there
my
on
arm.
blue lights.
Yeah, but they're not, are they?
Okay, but they might.
But they're not.
And you're blocking that.
They're not.
So come onto the pavement. It's a...
Listen, the more you drag me, the more you're gonna. The more you're gonna.
put you onto the pavement.
Yeah, but you don't need to put
The moment the officer steps out and instantly restricts the auditor's movement. You can see it. This isn't policing, it's prejudgment. And it gets worse. He actually asks if the auditor is one of those auditors, meaning he knows exactly what's happening. That alone should have told him this was a lawful First Amendment style audit, not a threat. But instead of using that awareness to handle things professionally, he jumped straight to Section 43, a serious anti-terror power meant for real threats, not someone with a camera on a public footpath. The officer didn't investigate, didn't ask the right questions, didn't even try to understand. He had already made up his mind before the conversation began. And when an officer who fully understands what auditors do still chooses to weaponize anti-terror laws, that's not confusion. That's deliberate misuse of power.
Behaviour and your actions.
Yeah.
These can be sites that are vulnerable to terrorist attacks.
And
okay?
what?
And when
What have you got? What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna?
What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna listen, or are you just gonna keep?
Well,
talking
I'm
over
detained,
me?
aren't I?
Huh?
I'm detained, aren't
You
I?
are, but you're asking. You're asking.
Well, I don't
me
have to listen to
questions.
you, do I?
You're asking me questions that
Yeah.
you want the answers to.
Go on then, what's
and
the
every
answer?
time I speak to you, you're talking over me
All right
and not
then.
allowing me to talk.
Go on then, talk.
Okay. Do you might be one of these new auditors, they're called, that like to provoke a response out of the police to try and get something for clicks and likes and views on YouTube. It's like a new trend that people like to do. Also, you could have suspected terrorists potentially that could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance, and what people do before they may decide to launch a terrorist attack is they like to come and do recce's of the buildings and the vehicles that they might think I'm going to do an attack on that vehicle or that car. That's another reason. Okay, and that's why I've stopped you, and that's why you've been
Invoking hostile reconnaissance to detain someone who's simply filming in public is such an extreme stretch that it collapses the entire basis for the stop. Real terrorists don't broadcast their intentions by openly recording on a busy street. They rely on discreet tools, Google Earth, drones, anonymous online research, not a handheld camera out in the open. The auditor wasn't hiding, sneaking, or behaving covertly. He was transparently filming in full view of everyone. To twist that into a national security concern and use Section 43, legislation reserved for genuine terror threats, is irresponsible and dangerous. It blurs the line between lawful public activity and actual suspicious behavior. By ignoring context, history, and proportionality, the officer didn't just misapply the law. He risked turning everyday photography into grounds for suspicion, which is the opposite of how proper policing should work.
You suspect me of doing that?
Because that building
Why do you suspect
is vulnerable.
me? Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because of where you are.
Am I doing a lawful activity?
No, but it's suspicious.
But am I doing a lawful activity? No, answer that question. Answer that question. Am I doing a lawful activity?
What, by filming a police building and vehicles coming in and out of it?
Yeah.
No, mate, it's suspicious.
Oh, it's not. No, but
Okay,
it's
some
lawful though.
people-
It doesn't
some
have to be. So
people-
what if it's suspicious? It's lawful, yeah? It's legal.
lawful, yeah,
it's legal.
but
It's
I
legal.
also- but
It's legal.
still-
Stop there.
Okay, so you're still talking
Yeah,
over
because
me?
it's legal. I'm not doing nothing wrong. What information have you got to suspect me
Your
of being
behaviour.
a terrorist?
Your
What's my
behaviour and
behaviour?
your
Because I'm
action.
filming.
Huh?
Because I'm doing
Because you're
something lawfully.
Because you're filming
Am I being unlawful? Am I
building.
breaking the law?
Huh?
Am I breaking the
Yeah,
law?
you've been detained under Section 43.
Yeah, but am I breaking the law?
Mate, don't do that.
No, I
could be an
can't do
unmarked
that.
vehicle.
I don't care if it's an unmarked vehicle. I can stand there and do whatever I want.
That power that under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act
Yeah.
gives us the power to look at phones that are being used, photos that have been taken on those phones and videos. So that's what I'm going to do on that Samsung at the moment.
The officers attempt to justify looking through the auditor's phone by invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is not only inaccurate, but clear misuse of the law. While that section permits a stop and search when there is genuine suspicion of terrorist involvement, it does not authorize officers to delve into someone's private digital files. Accessing photos, videos, or other data requires a far stronger legal basis, such as a warrant, explicit consent, or powers under Schedule 7, which are absent in this situation. What makes this more alarming is how effortlessly the officer tries to claim such intrusive authority without any credible indication of terrorist behavior, using nothing more than filming a public place as justification. Attempting to turn a lawful activity into grounds for digital intrusion is a serious overreach, one that courts have repeatedly warned against, especially when it infringes on fundamental privacy rights protected under Article 8.
I don't think that you're doing something legally by stopping me under Section 43.
That's few
crazy.
and far between.
No,
That's
it's not few and far between. No, get your facts right.
You can carry on
get your
recording
facts
if
right.
you want, and I'm telling you what's going on at the moment.
Okay, I will carry on
what's your
recording.
name?
I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay, can you take your bag off?
No.
No, okay, so I'm going to search you with it on your back. So turn around and look at the wall.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to follow your instructions.
Alright, you can just sit tight there.
Do you know what? Your colleague, right, stopped me under Section 43.
Okay.
Yeah? But I've done nothing wrong. I've been filming here. Yeah?
I can't film on behalf of my
No,
colleague,
but I've been filming, but I've done nothing wrong.
I can't speak on behalf of my colleague, come on.
Yeah, but I'm filming. It's filming. It's filming. Yeah, but it's filming wrong. Can I film? I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you.
Listen.
I'm asking you though.
Let me finish then.
Okay, go on
Every
then.
time I speak, you shoot both
Yeah,
men.
that's what he said earlier on. Yeah, the same
maybe
script.
prove that.
Yeah,
Well,
the
no,
same
because
script.
I went
But I'm
here-
asking you a straight question.
Again, now,
Well,
aren't
answer
you?
the question. Yes or no?
Let me speak before.
Okay. Is that a yes or no answer?
Yes, you can speak.
Oh, so I can film, yeah?
And he's told that to
I can
you.
film. So,
I've heard him say
if
to
I
you
can
on this
film,
video.
why is he stopping me under Section 43?
I'm not him, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright,
You see?
there you go then.
He's not you, he doesn't know. If it was him, he wouldn't have stopped me. You know why? Because I can
probably will.
film
That's what we
on the
might do.
street, legally, lawfully.
Exchange completely exposes how weak and unfounded the original detention really was. When the auditor calmly asks the newly arrived officer whether filming in public is allowed, the officer admits, yes. And that single answer collapses the entire justification for the Section 43 stop. If recording in a public space is lawful, as the officer openly acknowledges, then why did the first officer immediately escalate to counter-terror powers? The second officer's reply, "I'm not him, I don't know," doesn't just sidestep the question. It inadvertently confirms that there was never a solid reason for the stop in the first place. Terrorism legislation is meant to be used only when there is clear, evidence-based suspicion. Yet this situation shows the initial officer acted on assumptions rather than legitimate grounds.
Your hand on me.
you do.
Don't put your hands on me.
not
Do
putting
not
your face.
put your hand on me. I can put this anywhere I like.
Don't in your face.
No,
You know it's
listen.
threatening
You
me.
are standing close to
stand
me.
there.
No,
You film
you
there.
go away.
No, you can
Go
film.
away.
Listen.
You step away.
No, I won't.
Right? Because now you're antagonising me.
I'm not antagonising
Yes,
you.
you are. You're trying to escalate the situation.
You let me speak?
Step
You let me
away.
speak?
Step away
No,
and
I
do
won't.
not touch me.
No, I won't.
Well then, I'm not going to let you speak. I don't want to touch. Look, you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
worry,
You're
it's all
threatening me.
fine.
You are threatening me.
Phil?
You are causing me alarm and
Phil?
distress. You're such a
then.
way away from me. You do not need to outstretch your hand.
stand there then.
I can stand
Stand
where
there.
I like.
Don't put it in someone's face.
I can stand where I like.
Stop being in my face.
I can put this in my face.
Oh, good. Stand away
do you know?
from me.
I'm
I'll
not
just
going near
away.
you. I'm not going near you, but I can put it in your face
Oh,
if I like.
away.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
You got
fine.
an arm distance. I've got an arm distance.
That's fine then. But don't
Yeah.
put it in his face like you were doing.
I can do what I want.
Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can actually.
can't, my
I
friend.
can.
Stop coming near us then.
Yeah, look, I'm not coming near you. You're the one that's stepping near me. Move your hand.
No.
Move your hand from me.
my
all right.
self-distance, my
All right then,
fault.
big man, big man,
It's
big man.
safety.
Yeah, whatever.
It's safety, my friend.
Yeah.
Self-defined
yeah.
ethnicity.
See, you're right in my face now. You're right in my face, so you think you can do it, but I can't.
No, it's my safety.
Yeah, look, see?
My safety.
Well, my
you
safety.
You and I
Look, see?
a minute ago, weren't you, my friend?
Look, see?
There you go. Just stand there. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not standing here. I'm moving. I can
Yeah,
walk.
well, stay a distance away from us then.
Officers' actions here resemble intimidation dressed up as procedure. The auditor wasn't acting aggressively. He was standing at a sensible distance and simply filming. Yet the officer abruptly thrust out an arm and ordered him to stay back, as though an invisible boundary had been crossed. It was obvious the issue wasn't safety but control. By pretending the auditor was moving into some restricted space, the officer manufactured tension that didn't exist, seemingly trying to spark a defensive reaction. Had the auditor responded in frustration, it could have provided a convenient pretext to escalate the situation or even justify an unnecessary arrest.
Surname, or are you refusing to give that?
Who's refusing?
I don't know, what's your surname?
Don't use the word refuse.
Okay, what's
Do
your
I have to
surname?
give it to you?
No, you don't.
Well then.
So you are refusing?
I'm not refusing.
Well, you are.
I'm not refusing. I don't have to give it to you. Why don't you understand what you're saying?
Do you want to just show us the gallery on the phone of the photos that you've taken in the videos?
And
You have to do that under the law.
I have to do that under
Yeah.
the law.
Yeah, under
Actually,
section 43.
let me just say something to you.
Go on.
Right, hold on. Where's my thing? Give me my stop slip.
I'm going to give it to you in a minute once we're finished.
Okay, let me just say something before
Go
I
on.
turn this off and show you.
You don't
yeah?
have to turn it off, but you can
No,
keep it
I will have to
recorded.
turn it off. How can I record if I've got to show you stuff?
Because you can keep the app going, can't you?
What app? My filming app.
I don't know, whatever you're
Well, that's
using
what I'm
to film.
filming, yeah. But let me just tell you something, yeah?
Go on.
I don't want you to look at my personal property.
Right.
Yeah? Under section 43,
Yeah.
it doesn't say that you can look under my property
Okay.
in the sense that you're saying it.
Right.
Obviously, you're coercing me that I have to show you because
Right.
as far as you're concerned,
Yeah.
this is part of your bully boy tactics. What are you looking for?
Similar sort of things at other protected sites.
No, what are you looking for? Be specific.
Photographs
Of-
and films
yeah.
of other police buildings, and if there's a pattern of behaviour.
But obviously,
I've already explained
But
this to you
obviously,
when I
I
first
film
started.
police buildings. But what did you say I was?
Huh?
What did you say I could be?
The terrorist?
No, you didn't say that as
Yes,
well.
I did.
Two things you said.
Mate,
What was
it's
the other
all on
thing?
here, bro.
What was the other thing? Don't bother me. What was the other thing you said?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh, you can't remember?
No.
You said two things. You said you
Go on.
could be one of these new.
Oh, an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm an auditor, what will I have on my phone?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, but what would I have on it if I'm an auditor? If you know about auditing, what will I have on my phone?
Other videos
Of?
and photos
Of?
of officers, of ambulance staff, of firefighters.
No. We don't do ambulance or
anything
firefighters.
like
We just
that.
do police.
Just like
Well,
clicks.
I just do police personnel.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
So that's
filming
what
now?
you're going to see on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Have we
And is that
finished?
going to be an issue?
I don't know yet because I haven't had a look.
Yeah, but they're going to be the same as filming. This is what I'm saying. You're not going to see any difference.
Officer already suspects someone is part of a well-known, perfectly lawful auditing movement that films public buildings to promote accountability. Then discovering footage of that exact activity on their phone isn't suspicious at all. It simply confirms the person was being honest. The real red flag is the officer's vague response of "I don't know," which exposes that he wasn't searching with a lawful objective, but grasping for anything that could justify the search after fact, instead of evidence leading to suspicion. He was hoping the search itself would magically produce the suspicion he lacked. It's essentially the mindset of, you're doing something legal, but I'll search you anyway just in case I can twist it into something else. That's not reasonable policing. It's pure overreach.
Under
gonna
section
have a look at
43,
it.
you have to be specific.
I've just told you, photographs.
Yeah, but when you see these
film.
photographs, what you know what
Well,
you're going
I
to
don't know
see.
until I look at them, do I?
What was all those questions you was asking me? If I what? If I work? If I do this all the time?
That's
if I
it.
travel up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
You are.
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, be interested because
Go on.
you'll see
Where am I
yourself.
going to be? YouTube?
You'll see yourself.
Excellent.
You've lost.
Mate,
You've lost.
just been
You've
like
lost because
silent.
you've illegally
I haven't lost
detained me
anything.
under section 43. Do you know what? You really don't know what you're doing. You've never
know,
done it
but
before,
you're just
obviously.
trying to get
You've never seen a
the
terrorist in your life.
How
Yeah.
do you know
and,
that?
Oh, I bet you haven't.
do
Have
you
you?
know?
Have you seen a terrorist?
I can't tell you, man.
Oh, you can't. Why not?
No.
Why? Because you're
That's
that big that
operational.
you're
No.
so massive that you can't say
I'm
whether or
not
not you've seen something. It's like me asking you if you've seen a burglar and you're going to say, "Oh, I can't tell you that." Huh? What's the
I'm not
difference?
Sorry.
Huh?
Mate, I'm getting bored.
Don't call me mate. You keep on calling me mate. I'm not your mate. I never would want to be your mate.
Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever. Off you go.
Obviously,
Off you
you
go.
get
Don't
stopped again
talk to
later
me.
on
I don't want to
today.
hear you. I don't want to
Pick it
hear
up
what you got to say.
again.
See, Chadwell Heath, bully boys. Oh wow, what rubbish tactic.
Charlie later took his unlawful detention to court and walked away with a 750-pound compensation payout. And while the money matters, the real victory is what it represents. A formal acknowledgement that his rights were violated on flimsy, unjustifiable grounds. When a court rules that your stop was unlawful, that's not a minor slip-up. It's a clear failure in applying the law correctly. The officer approached Yarley and slapped a Section 43 detention on him in under 60 seconds, with no proper questioning, no investigation, and no attempt at understanding the situation, just pure assumption. He even suspected Yarley might be an auditor, yet still treated the interaction like some covert counter-terror operation. If you already expect an auditor to have footage of public buildings on their phone, then what exactly are you searching for? The officer never had an answer because there was no lawful basis. The second officer only reinforced a mistake with vague statements and subtle intimidation. But in the end, Yarley held his ground and revealed the entire stop for what it truly was: a textbook example of police overreach and misuse of terrorism powers. His legal win sends a clear message. These powers are not toys, and abusing them comes with consequences. The payout wasn't embarrassment. The officer's own poor judgment